G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're just going to be running over what this new STR Goku it does, how powerful I think he'll be, and having a look at his banner just to determine whether I think it is worthwhile for you guys to summon. So he will be dropping in about 13 hours time, so the usual time drop for most global summons. So as you can see here, we've got the leader skill. It is the Battle of Wits 3 key full 200%, following in the steps of the other Carnival LRs with just the flat boost. Battle of Wits isn't the craziest at the moment, but yeah, it's got a lot of potential. Any team that's got like Fusions, Vegito on it can always really rise up the rankings pretty quickly. So in terms of super attack effect, ideal that we've got a 30% buff on the 12 key. That means additionals are going to be always very, very worthwhile for this one. And that follows suit with the Ultra Super Attacker as well, where we're getting another 12 key buff. And then also raises super class allies attack by 50% for one turn. So if you get lucky and you can throw this guy in slot 1, you're going to get a massive damage increase for the other units on rotation by running him in slot 1. Predominantly you're going to be using this guy as a slot 2 unit though, so it is only the unit that is sitting in slot 3 that is going to get the benefit from that one. What we do have is a pretty good passive skill here. So we've got the key +5 and 150% attack and defense start of turn. Any LR that gives themselves key is always beneficial. With this guy's link set, you're going to be firing off 18 keys very, very easily. We've got the superclass allies key 2 and 50% defense, which is huge. I know I personally love units that are leader skills, are leaders of teams that are able to provide support. Just helps the team to operate so smoothly when you're running two of them, one on each rotation, and you're absolutely firing away. Reduces damage by 30%, which is a pretty standard number. Probably not high enough to make him a good slot 1 unit, but definitely in a slot 2 unit. As you get off those supers, you'll definitely be starting to build that defense up. So we also get an additional attack and defense 15% with each attack received, up to 75%. So you take those 5 attacks and he will be fully built up there. The only thing is that you're probably hoping that they do come in slot 2 or 3, because as I mentioned, you don't really want to be throwing this guy to the wolves in slot 1. So key +2 starting from the turn in which the character receives their 5th attack, so when they do get fully built up, they get the extra 2 key. For C's, enemy super attack within the character's attacking turn from the next turn onward after the 10th attack. So maybe if you are going up against an easy event or an event that's got an AoE like the early stages of the Cell Max event, where you're able to get this guy his 10 attacks in nice and early, he's going to be insane, because you get that scouter, you're just going to be able to spot those supers, and you can protect this guy from them, throw your unit that can dodge in front of them. Or an event like the Medical Core, where there's a ton of attacks at the early on, get this guy built up nice and quickly, and you can definitely take advantage of that. So as you can see, we also do get an additional 50% attack and launches an additional super attack when the active skill is used, or when 24 key. So as I mentioned, as we're getting that extra key, insane link set, I think it is going to be super, super easy to get this guy to 24 key, and especially when you do consider the rainbow orb changing options like physical kick Goku, tech Goku, and Vegeta into Gogeta. I think it's going to be very easy to get this guy up to 24 key to get that guaranteed additional super, and then from there you've got the potential to proc the third super as well. So a lot of power in there as a slot 2 or 3 unit. What we do also have is the active skill that I mentioned before. Massively raises attack and causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and it also becomes critical hits for that turn for this unit. So that's what we like to see. It's the Tech Gods, physical Gogeta, active skill style. You fire that off at the start of turn, hopefully, and then you're getting the guaranteed additional. You potentially get the third as well. That can really, really impact your damage output. So what we also get is all allies key +5 for that one turn. So support buffs galore from this unit, which I absolutely love. So that can be activated from the 5th turn from the start of battle if you've received that 10 attacks or more. So definitely more towards those longer form events. But yeah, you've got, once you get the Scouter active as well, and this guy, he's super powerful when he is fully built up. So then links, super common link set, Gold Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Same as AGL Gohan, which is obviously sick because it's a super good link set. And then a bunch of teams. The team building guide will drop for later tonight for if you're keen to watch those ones. So in terms of his banner, it is a double rates banner, which is great, and we are getting carnival coins, which is also great. But unfortunately, if you count them out, it is a 12 featured, 12 unit featured banner. So definitely not ideal. Even though it is double rates, it can be extremely hard to pull the 1 unit that you're after in these ones. I'm sure you'll pull a lot of LRs, but on this one, it is really just the STR Goku and the STR Piccolo that you're after in terms of featured unit. The other units sort of out of places on this banner, so yeah, it's either you're going and grabbing one of those 2 units or you're not really getting anything of use at the moment. But there is a lot of LRs in the pool, so I actually do think that this one, if you've got over, I don't know, 9 or 900 stones saved up, it could be worth just throwing a couple multis at this banner. If there is a peel off trophy pack, I know I will personally be getting it. But yeah, I think this is one of those banners where you could get away with throwing a couple of stones at it. Goku's got the full 200% leader skill. I think if you're able to pull him, you could set yourself up pretty nicely. So I'm going to say for most players, unless you've got under 800, 900 stones, skip. But otherwise, maybe throw 100, 200 stones at it. A peel off trophy pack definitely wouldn't hurt as well, because in the scheme of things, you are building up those carnival coins. If you can get to 500 before the next download celebration, you'll be able to get yourself a textbook Pixelating Goku, who is uber relevant still. Super crazy good unit. So yeah, I think there is a little bit of benefit if you do decide to summon on this banner. So let me know if you'll be summoning down below. Banner drops in about 13 hours time, so get keen. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.